is happening, struggle trainers? Make sure before you click the video that you subscribe to the channel, you share the channel, and you like the channel. Gotta get it up. Yo, what's up, struggle peeps? Hey man, listen, I just wanted to I wanted to really discuss this, really. So, this is gonna be about The Last of Us. I know y'all wondering, like, why are you talking about The Last of Us? Because there's a Last of Us 3 coming. And I want to touch on The Last of Us, the whole, game and everything. I still consider the first one as one of my favorite Last of Us. One of my favorites, and I think I can speak for all people when I say this. The Last of Us, the first one, was the best one, the best PlayStation game, I feel like, in my opinion, I have ever played. It was the only game that made me clap. It was the only game that made me feel like real emotions from the characters, which made me attached to them, which I'm sure it did to you. It just made me really care for the characters, and like it felt like a fucking family, like the Avengers, for instance. It just felt like a family, like, already, even though but it's like we're actually in their shoes and we're actually going through the crisis of what's going on in the world. So it's one of my favorite games, and I still consider it one of my favorite Last of Us games. Last of Us Part 2, we're not going to even touch on that. But The Last of Us Part 3, I have been hearing rumors about there will be one. And I was kind of thinking, like, okay, if there's going to be a Last of Us Part 3, should this be Ellie last game? Well, struggle peeps, I'm going to say, yes, it should be Ellie fucking last goddamn game. Only because she's been through a lot. She's been through too much. She lost too much, and it's time to let her story come to an end. Now, I don't want to talk about The Last of Us Part 2, but I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to just say that, as far as Joel death, they really should have pulled an Arthur Morgan. They really should have pulled an Arthur Morgan. Sacrificing his life so Ellie can be alive. Even though I'm sure Ellie wouldn't let it happen, but you could have at least made Joel sacrifice his life, god damn it. But Neil Druckmann like, nah, that sounds too good to be true. But Neil Druckmann, he really wanted to crush our hearts, man. I love him though. I love him because he makes some awesome ass games. I can say that, and realistic ass games. But he really wanted to crush us with that shit. But yeah, the way Joel went out, that's why I said I don't really want to talk about it, because it's been a year since The Last One came out, and a lot of people hate it, especially, man, I remember that shit. I remember that shit, man, when the leaks were leaked. Everybody was going the fuck off because they seen everything that was gonna happen in the game. Yeah, trust me. I was. No. Wait. I remember. No, I didn't look at the leaks. I heard about it, yes, but I remember everybody had a fucking rage about what the fuck was leaked. So, okay, I didn't look at the leaks because I'm like, I don't want to spoil it for myself because I plan on getting the game. And I remember I was on YouTube, I seen a little clip. Of Joel on the floor, and I immediately, I bullshit you not, I immediately clicked the fuck out because it seemed like a death scene. And I had a feeling he was gonna die. I had a feeling he was gonna die because, like Neil Druckmann said in an interview, no one is safe in this world. So I've had a feeling Joel was gonna die. But you could have had the guy go out and much, much better way. Not a way to, where a motherfucker felt like going golfing. It just, they could have had a much better, they really could have had a much better, man, I still can't stand that shit. But anyways, yeah, Joel, they could have had him go out totally different. Like I said, pull Arthur Morgan, but like I said, too good to be true. Now, The Last of Us Part 3, I do feel like I said, this should be Ellie's last game. I do feel like we're gonna play as Abby. And then Lev. I don't know what it's gonna be really about, like, what's next. I do have a feeling. I'm gonna predict it right now. I have a feeling that Ellie's gonna somehow make her return because she's the big money as far as the game wise. But I have a feeling she's gonna die in part 3 too. I have a feeling she's gonna have something to do with the cure. She's gonna probably sacrifice, maybe, I could be totally wrong, y'all, but like, I feel like she's gonna make a huge sacrifice to the point she wants to, because, she wants to save the world. That's if she still have that type of mentality still in mind. It's about saving the world, getting herself killed so the world can be saved. I don't know. I do feel like she's gonna come back in part 3, and not only that, but I feel like she's gonna team up with Abby. You think so, yo? I think so. But yes, I do feel like this should be her last game, though. No story yet on what. Of course, it's too early to really talk about. It's too early to tell. But I just want to touch on the fact that I feel like this should be Ellie's last game. Do you feel like it should be? Although we kind of know it's gonna be her last game. But man, I still can't get over the fact what happened in part 2 though. But yes, I do. Now here's how I think may happen in part 3. Like I say, it's too early to tell, but I think what may happen is the fact that overall, I really literally, like I said, I feel like Ellie's gonna sacrifice herself, so the world can be saved. Since it didn't happen in part 1 because of Joel saving her, I feel like she's gonna do it in part 3. Now, yeah, that's the only way. Unless they don't kill her off, but they write her off, meaning she doesn't die. She doesn't die in Last of Us Part 2, which would be great. I feel like, or I don't feel like, or it could go in this direction where they just let her go in the sunset, let her do her own thing, and she say that she's done with this shit. She's done with fighting. She's done with the suffering. She's done trying to survive. I mean, she's gonna survive, but she's just gonna walk off in the sunset and survive and do her own thing. Maybe with, I don't know, maybe just do her own thing. Tommy, I do have a feeling might die in the next one, because I feel like he's still gonna at least maybe try to go after Abby, still trying to hunt her down because of Joel, and he may die in the process. Dina, I can't really say because I really don't know. I don't know if she's gonna. To me, I feel like she might not be in the game as much as she was in part 2. I don't think she's gonna be in the game much. But like I said, I could be wrong. But I totally just feel like this should be Ellie's last game. And if they're gonna let this be her last game, at least don't kill Ellie off. You already destroyed us with Joel. If you're gonna kill Ellie off, don't let motherfuckers feel like they wanna go fucking golfing and hit that motherfucker ball on her head and make a mistake and smash her head wide the fuck open. Because I know Naughty Dog to do some shit like that. Post your comments down below and let me know what you probably think. Do you feel like Ellie should continue on with The Last of Us? Or do you feel like this should be her last game as well? I totally feel like it should be her last, but if you probably think otherwise, I won't judge you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Oh, subscribe button. I said subscribe button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I almost forgot to say it, y'all. Struggle subscriber or struggle scriber. Make sure you hit that. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you gotta run the likes up, and make sure you share and you hit the notification bell. I'm out. See you on the bright side.